Hello, and welcome back to the Animal Crossing New Horizons playthrough. My name is Ectric, and we are here in episode 41, immediately after episode 40, where we started creating a fruit orchard, so that we can more easily do chores. So let me catch this bug real quick, because... Oh, there we go. Got it. These guys are worth money, so... I think I'm going to go... So what I'm going to go do now is... I'm going to go sell some of the stuff in my pockets, and then we're going to dig up the rest of the trees on this side and put the rest of the fruit trees in, and then start replacing fruit trees over in the rest of the island with the trees in our pockets. So first things first, let's go sell. I need the space. So we had a total of 93 cherries left last time I checked, and I think we've eaten like 20 of them, so we now have 73, I'm pretty sure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yep, 73. So we're going to sell this, 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 and this. Anything else? No, we're good. Beautiful. 5,000 bells. I'll take it. Good stuff. Okay. See you later, Mini Nooks. So now let's go dig up the rest of the trees on the left side, and we'll plant the rest of the fruit trees there from those, and we'll move on to the rest of the island. Alright. Now the only problem is, I'm not going to be sure which trees are fruit trees and which ones are just regular hardwood trees. As you can tell from the fact that I just dug up a regular tree, as opposed to a fruit tree. Twice. Alright. And we could also probably sell some of these extra trees, because I think we have too many trees as it is. We won't do that for now, but yeah, you can't eat all 10 at once, unfortunately. Well, of all the things that this game has done to make it easier on the user, I guess I can't really complain when something is still kind of tedious. But I mean, I probably still will. This is really annoying. I can't help it. I like things to be easy. That has definitely been my experience with video games in general, is that as much as I enjoy like challenging games and stuff like that, I don't seek them out specifically for a challenge. A lot of the time growing up especially, I would seek out games where I could get good and then I could just absolutely demolish the game. Which is actually one of the reasons I really enjoy speedrunning so much, is because you get to a point in the game where you know exactly what's going to happen in the game. There's no like real stress about being about losing in the game per se. It's really just stress about losing time, and you can kind of just work towards being as good at the game as possible and just absolutely demolishing it. And that's something that I always enjoyed. So I would always, like, growing up, I played a bunch of sports games mainly growing up, and I would always end up playing at like normal. I wouldn't play at like expert or anything like that. Sometimes I'd even play at the easy one, just so that I could have a nice relaxing gameplay, as opposed to, oh man, broke. We have another one though, so that's fine. Let's see. Nope. This is good. There you go. And we will set this shovel to be the bottom one. Good. So there are no more trees on this side. We can now go plant the rest of the fruit ones, and from there, move on to the rest of the island. So, cherry. Oh, right. Good. There we go. Now we'll just plant it. Plant. Beautiful. And we'll do the 3 apple trees over here. Thanks. Good. And one more. Last one. Beautiful. Okay. With that, we can now go and dig up some more fruit trees from other parts of the island. I'm still... Depending on how many fruit trees I end up using and how much space it takes up, I might spread those apart more, just so that I don't have them so densely packed together, because it's looking like it's going to be a real hassle to run through that area. Got you. And I think the rest of them, for now, we're just going to keep them in the same spot. They're just going to be replaced by regular trees. Eventually, I will probably move the trees here as well, but for now, I don't feel like reorganizing everything. Don't have enough cherries, and I don't have enough knowledge about how I want it to look, so we will figure it out from there. Alright, eat stuff. You got this. Maybe at some point we'll only eat 3 cherries and then just dig up 3 trees so that we don't have to worry about constantly getting back down to 3 cherries. And we'll be able to have one less spot. Okay. So, we just replaced that one. We did not replace this one. This one's... We'll keep these ones because they haven't grown in yet, so they're obviously not fruit trees. Man, good luck so far with replacing fruit trees solely. Probably won't last for long, but while it lasts, I will enjoy it, certainly. This one's not a fruit tree. Now there's this one. Alright, plant you. Good stuff. This one's already not a fruit tree. Oh boy. So while we're doing this kind of stuff, we can kind of talk about just general channel stuff, because if I don't think I've talked about this, but I'm gonna be moving apartments come the end of the summer, so I will probably be at that point it'll end up being that I end up getting to the point where I'm probably gonna be recording or putting out less content, or at least less volume of content. I'll probably make it so that I only am doing like 2 series at a time instead of 3 or 4. Just because it is a little bit rough keeping up this pace, and I mean, for now, obviously it's not that big of a deal. I'm able to do it just fine, aside from when I have a huge assignment that, you know, affects my ability to continue in the grad school program, in which case I'll fall a little bit behind. But, you know, other than that, I am able to pretty much keep a good pace of, you know, balancing this channel with my grad student duties and all of that stuff. So, for now, definitely not an issue being able to put out this much content. But in the future, I feel like once I've moved and once I have like more responsibilities thrown on top of me and all of that kind of stuff, it's going to get to the point where I'm probably going to definitely have to cut back, which is unfortunate because I really enjoy doing all of these games at once, but unfortunately I am not able to do this as a career, so I have to, you know, put my time towards other things that will actually make me money. So this is just a passion, obviously. And I will do it as much as possible, but no more. So, with that, we can go plant some more trees. It's really satisfying having all of these fruit trees pop up. Good. And plant you. I think you're a fruit tree. That's a big fish. I gotta say, of all of the different hourly music that I've heard, I think the 3 o'clock one is my favorite so far. I've definitely heard the 5 o'clock one a lot, which is the music that we're doing right now. But I think that my favorite is probably the 3 o'clock one, which doesn't usually get played on the channel. It's usually what I listen to when I'm doing the chores section, and then from there, it usually turns 4 o'clock by the time we get to the actual episode section. So maybe next time I'll start a little bit earlier than I usually do, so that you guys can hear it. Is that Frank? Frank is wearing glasses. They're on top of his nose. He's looking down. He's not looking through the glasses, because he's I love Frank. He is so much fun. He's definitely one of my favorite neighbors. Ow, I ran out of fruit. Or cherries. Let's just eat those 3 real quick. Or I'll just drop them. Alright, eat. Good. 2. And 3. Cool. Okay, now, pick you up. Plant you. And pick you up. Yep. It was a hardwood tree all along. Yeah, you were a fruit tree. So with that, we have run out of hardwood trees, which means that we will be solely working with just removing the fruit trees going forward. Oh, what's up? You want one of these trees? A floor sign? Thanks. I thought I'd use it, I don't know, all the time probably, but I barely touched it. In really good shape, and like the kind of thing seems like the kind of thing you'd enjoy, so it's all yours if you want it. Thank you. I like you too, Homer. Especially because you run around like Naruto. You're hilarious. Okay, let's go plant some of these trees now. We've got a bunch. Alright. So let's first dig some more holes. Thank you. Maybe. Some of these, I'm just gonna dig the holes, and if they can't support them, support trees, I'll just fill them in and not worry about it too much. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Unless, of course, I dig in the wrong spot, in which case I'll just fill it in immediately. Good. And not what I wanted. Good. You're definitely not going to be able to support a tree. Good. We can fit a ton of trees over here. It's crazy. Except over on this side. You know, if I move these one over, then I would have one extra tree that could fit in this row. But then it wouldn't be perfectly lined up. We'll keep them perfectly lined up for now. Alright, so let's do apple first. Alright, more apple. More apple. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, I should have just kept the or cleared out all of the trees in the center area, because I know I'm not going to want too many trees there. Oh well. We'll just waste some more cherries digging them up again at some point. I don't know where I want to put them right now anyway, so probably for the best that I just save it for later. Good. And now let's put this cherry. I can't wait to get some more fruit from more types of fruit. I want to get like the rest of the types. I think it's just oranges and pears in this game. I know in New Leaf there were a ton of different ones, but I think in this game it's only just the oranges, pears, cherries, apples, peaches, and then the coconuts on the island or on the beach. I could be wrong though. There could be more. It'd be kind of nice if it was. Okay. Beautiful. So we've got a nice little orchard coming along. Oh, you can't see a thing. Wow. Yeah, we might need to spread these out a bit more. Well, we'll leave it for now. I don't feel like wasting all my cherries reorganizing after I've already planted a bunch of trees, but yeah, we might have to reorganize that so that you can actually see. That's funny though. Okay. Probably eat these cherries now. Good. I think we'll definitely clear out all of the fruit trees in this center area at the very least. And then after that we can see how many cherries we have left and whether we want to start clearing out the other areas as well. Maybe we'll hold off for that until another day, because we're already 18 minutes into this episode. This is the second one in which I'm doing this. Alright, 2 more. Alright, well, beautiful. Let's keep going. Good stuff. Have I done these trees over here? I don't know that I have. Let's start over here. No, not what I want. It's a good thing that they don't like waste the fruit ones when you accidentally misclick where you wanted it. Alright. After you. Like if I dig to the left or the right of the tree by accident, they don't penalize you by like getting rid of one of the fruits that you picked up. Stop picking up the wrong types of trees. Alright. This one's gotta be a fruit tree, right? Yeah. That time. Wasting so many cherries. Good. And try you. Of course. We might also have our shovel break at some point, which would really suck. That's definitely going to be the end of the episode if that happens, though. Because I really don't feel like going and chopping at some more trees to be able to get wood. Of course, so we should probably not eat so many cherries if that on the off chance that that happens. because if it does, then we're going to be wasting cherries, not able to dig up any more trees. So we'll go a little bit more sparingly. I bet I've already dug up that tree. Alright. Okay, cool. So let's eat some more cherries. We'll eat 3 to 4 at a time, just to be safe. So we're not wasting too much time by going in and out of the menu so often, but at the same time we won't waste too many cherries if our shovel breaks. Of course, we're going in and out of the menu every single time to check if the tree's a fruit tree or not. So really not that much extra work to just eat a cherry while we're there. Alright. 2 and 3. Beautiful. Okay, let's get this one. Back. Have we gotten this? I think we've definitely gotten these. I don't know if we've gotten this one. Let's get this one. Alright. It was that way. Okay. Now let's go grab the ones back there. And we will eat. These ones I am sure are both apple trees, because I remember specifically planting them. Eat one. 2 and eat a third. Actually, we'll eat 4. Why not? Cool. So we got these 2 trees, which are definitely fruit trees. 1. We got 2. Yeah, I'm gonna dirt onto your flow. That's what you get being in my way. Are you? You are not. And 1 more. Alright, you're not either. With that... Oh, this is definitely... No, we replaced this tree, I think, right? I'm pretty sure this used to be a fruit tree, but we replaced it because it was right behind a building. Unless I was thinking... No, I definitely moved one that was here. Okay. We'll try digging this one up just in case. Good. Pick you up. Yeah, it wasn't. Oh well. So I think with that, we have gotten every fruit tree in this center area. Pretty sure we tried every single one. So let's go over to this side and get some fruit trees here. So we know these 2 are not. Or I know these 2 are not. This one I'm pretty sure is. So let's eat some more cherries here. 2. Yeah. Stuff. And this one. Let's try this one. Also 1. Beautiful. Alright. Are you? Nope. Nope. Let's eat these. So we're gonna go either until we run out of cherries, or until we, our shovel breaks. Either one. So dig you up. Good. definitely a bunch of fruit trees over here. It's pretty dense over here, I'm pretty sure. If memory serves. Good. You. No. First. Okay. Pretty sure you are. We're gonna only go 2 at a time this time because we're getting towards the end, and also I feel like it's more likely our shovel's gonna break. Good. We've already got him. Did we? I don't think we did, actually. We did not. It's a good call. Alright. 1 and 2. Good stuff. Can't believe we've blown through almost all of our cherries already. Crazy how quickly those go. Okay. Another money tree. Now, my other question is, if you dig up a money tree, does it still sprout eventually? Or does, like, that negate its effects? I'm curious about that, because they usually put them in, like, awkward positions. Alright, and let's try you. Nope, not you either. Try you guys. So we'll go over. Let's put a hole near here so that we know that we haven't done any of these yet. So we're gonna put a hole next to, like, the area where we haven't checked yet. Okay, so I want to go up this way first. Actually, we only have 4 more cherries anyway. Alright. 1. And this one. That one is good. Alright. And this one. 1 and 2. Beautiful. Yep, that was a fruit tree. And this guy. Beautiful. Okay. So with that, we could probably kind of sort of tell where we were at next time. Although we could also put something here so that we know exactly, like, where we cut off. Maybe some items. Well, we have the floor sign. Oh, nope. Come on. Got it. Alright. Alright, so I'm thinking that this is actually that's actually a pretty good indicator of exactly where we left off. So we'll leave that there. Actually, let's put it over here, down here, because there's more of a gap over here that you can kind of tell. It's much less so down here. So we'll put the floor sign this item. Beautiful. So that's the dividing line. We just have to remember that that's the dividing line. And now let's go plant the rest of our fruit trees that we dug up and call it an episode and a day. I want some dinner. Alright, head over here. We could also move the hammock. Maybe we'll do that. Good. Beautiful. I just want to make sure that I don't forget my place, because I don't want to waste any cherries if I can avoid it. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to expand this out at some point. Alright, plant. Oh, yeah, I need a shovel. Plant. Alright. So now, what I'm wondering is, are there enough spots around these trees to be able to shake them all down without picking them up? Or are they too densely packed where they're going to get too much, they're going to end up losing some of their fruit if I shake them out all at once before picking them up? And I don't know how exactly to go about doing the math to figure that out. I probably could figure it out, but so much effort. I'm definitely going to move them at some point anyway. Regardless of whether they can do that, it's going to be impossible to see where I'm going once I actually shake down the trees near the back. Is that enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so we need 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, beautiful. Okay. Can we actually put... No, we can't. Not this row. Next row. So, let's see. We'll do the rest of the apples. Good. And 7. And now let's go plant the peach trees. And beautiful. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to move these out more. My only problem is it's kind of nice having so many spots for trees to go in, because I want to be able to have all of my fruit trees over here rather than having to spread them across multiple sections of the island. Oh well, we'll figure it out. I'm obviously going to have to pick some fruit from these in this location next time, so we'll see how tedious that ends up being. It might actually be okay if I just keep them this way, all dense and such. Alright, one more. Beautiful. And we're done. Alright. And with that, we will call it an episode, and I'm going to call it a night. I've had a lot of fun with this. It is definitely looking different. Ooh. Nope, come on. Come on. Get back here. Get over here, you. There we go. Got it. Beautiful. So, now that that's over, we will call it a day. You can't even see me. It's just so many trees. This is hilarious. Oh, this is gonna be ridiculous. Yeah. Well, we'll see. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I had a lot of fun making it, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. But until then, I will see you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.